premium, où que vous soyez. Découvrez les gares Quan. Achetez maintenant. What if one product photo could become multiple video ads for different platforms, different audiences, and even different languages? In this video, I'm going to take a real product brief, turn it into an AI video ad with Flova and Seedance 2.5, create different versions, and then make a targeted revision instead of regenerating the entire video. Let's start with the real materials. I have my product images, key selling points, brand information, target audience, platform requirements, and the type of ad I want to create. The important thing here is that I'm not starting with a random prompt. I'm giving Flova the actual context of the project, so the product, brand, audience, and creative direction stay connected throughout the workflow. I'll give these materials to Flova's agent and ask it to organize the campaign. Instead of immediately generating a video, I want to first build the creative direction, script, and storyboard. For this example, the structure is simple: problem or use case, product reveal, key benefit, and finally a clear call to action. This gives me something I can review before spending generation credits. And that matters, because better planning can mean fewer unnecessary generations. Now I can organize my references. Product angles, packaging, colors, talent, location, camera movement, music, and other visual references can all have a specific role. Seedance 2.5 supports up to 50 multimodal references, so instead of forcing every detail into one overloaded prompt, I can provide the references that actually matter for the shot. Here, I'm checking the storyboard and making sure the product presentation is correct before generating. Now let's generate the first version. One advantage here is that longer generations can give an ad more room to communicate a complete beat instead of breaking everything into tiny clips. So rather than showing only a beautiful product shot, I can build something closer to an actual advertisement: the situation, the product reveal, the benefit, and the CTA. And here's the first result. The first version looks good, but I don't want to pretend AI gets everything perfect on the first try. For example, I want the product to be more prominent and the background to be less distracting. So instead of starting the entire project again, I'm making a specific revision. This is where the workflow becomes much more practical. I can focus my feedback on the problem and create another version while preserving the direction that already works. Here's the comparison. Now I want more than one ad. The first version is designed for one platform and audience. For the second version, I'll change the opening hook and CTA. And for the third, I'll adapt the creative for another market. The core product information stays consistent, but the presentation can change. That's especially useful for e-commerce sellers, affiliate marketers, agencies, and anyone who needs multiple creatives from the same product. And localization isn't simply translating the subtitles. The hook, pacing, setting, CTA, and overall creative approach can change depending on the target audience. Another important part is cost. Seedance 2.5 on Flova starts from $0.025 per second, which makes AI video generation much more accessible. But the generation price isn't the only thing that matters. If you generate blindly, you can quickly waste credits on versions that were never properly planned. Flova helps me structure the brief, storyboard the shots, review prompts and references, and refine the concept before generating. So the goal isn't simply to generate more, it's to waste less and get closer to the intended result earlier. And once I have a production method that works, I don't want to rebuild it from zero. That's where Flova Skills come in. A skill can preserve the workflow behind the project, the storyboard structure, reference rules, prompt approach, production order, and other creative preferences. So when I start another product or another market, I can reuse the method while changing the actual campaign inputs. That turns one successful project into a repeatable production workflow. So now I have multiple versions from the same product materials, a main ad, a different creative direction, and a localized version. More importantly, I can actually review how each version was created, revise individual problems, and keep the project organized in one workspace. That's much more useful than simply generating a random AI clip and hoping it works as an advertisement. Flova plus Seedance 2.5 is really about moving from idea to impact. Start with the real product and brief, plan the creative, generate, review, revise, and reuse the workflow for the next campaign. If you create product videos, e-commerce ad, or localized campaigns, this workflow is definitely worth exploring. Check out Flova using the link in the description and let me know what kind of AI video you'd create first. And right now, Flova has its limited time 818 sale, giving you some of the best discounts of the year along with up to 100% bonus credits. Seedance 2.5 starts from just $0.025 per second, while WAN 3.0 starts from $0.013 per second, and H3 starts from $0.021 per second. Plus, when you sign up, you get 100 free credits instantly, and you can earn another another 200 credits for every friend you refer. The 8.18 sale is a limited time offer, so if you want to take advantage of these year best discounts and bonus credits, make sure to check out Flova while the offer is available. The link is in the first line of my description.